Happy Saturday. What's up, everybody? All 18 of y'all, make sure y'all hit that like button, drop down and say hello. Happy Saturday. Thank you, Queen Diva and Kimberly Black, for always being outstanding mods. What's up, everybody? Well, I had a live schedule. I had to cancel it, and then I was going to cancel this morning because I have to get out here in a few. But then I said, no, I have to come live. I have to make time. But I think you all know that my husband is not doing very well. And I'm in and out the YouTube streets. And also I'm in and out the hospital at times. So hopefully we on the right track now. I don't know what's really going on, but we're getting there. Thank God he's still here and we're getting there. But what's up, everybody? Oh, there's a lot going on. The beef sector ain't dead now. Is the beef sector dead? Everybody was saying the beef sector dead. Look like the beef sector been rocking. Just a couple of, newbies. Just a couple of newbies kind of trying to do their thing over here. And I ain't mad at them. Everybody can make some money. That's what it's about, making money. So I noticed, a couple of changes though around here. Just a couple of changes. Where's all those 24 people up just hiding in the bushes waiting to see what I'm going to say? Okay, I'll take that. You can stay in the bushes. If you're nice and comfortable and cozy up there, then, stay there. So my title is People Scared or They Just Don't Give a Shit. And that's my title. We had that little shake up here like last week, the week before, and people was privating their lives, and their pages were getting struck, and some say their pages are terminated. Some say their pages hidden. I don't know what it is, but I don't know what came through here, and why would the beef sector be scared? Why would the content creators be scared? The only reason that I could think of is because perhaps they do have things on their platforms that's, break YouTube guidelines, and they never know who's coming at them. I think those ladies who was doing a lot of threat, they are targeting the people they want to target. and that didn't include everybody else. But sometimes people make threats and people hop on bandwagons and then they start doing the same thing. But the coast look kind of clear. Y'all could come out now. The coast look clear. I think everybody could come out. I don't know if you should ever be afraid, really, to come on here and give your unbiased opinion and do your commentary. You shouldn't, because if you in that position, then perhaps you shouldn't come live because you are afraid. So people were really afraid. But again, I think the two ladies that was causing the chaos over here, they was gunning for certain people, and that's who they was really freaking with. But you just never know. And here's the reason why it's hard for you to tell over here is because there's so many fake friends over here. It's just so many fake people. They good with you one day, the next day they not good. They give you permission to use their stuff, you use their stuff, and then they flag your stuff when they get mad at you. So it's never safe when you have those panels and you do those reaction videos and use people's stuff. It's never safe. But I seen a couple of hitters come out here. I heard that Five was on, so I went over there and I listened to a little Five. She wasn't too happy with, Tramp Stamp either, so she did a little commentary on it. Then they said you got some people in the background over in other areas that's kind of stirring the pot over here. Good morning, DC Kool-Aid and Miss Lisa. They kind of stirring the pot. Now, I don't watch them, so I really wouldn't know, but I did hear some stuff, and I could believe it. I could believe that people are behind the scenes. I've always said that just because you don't see a person doesn't mean that they're not active. See, you could do a lot behind the scenes, You could do a lot. Not to say that person they accusing is doing something, but I don't believe that they're ever gone when they say they're gone. They either just stay up in the clouds, like, it's 39 and there's only Mama's down. So they up in the clouds checking out what's going on. And ain't nothing wrong with that if that's what you want to do. But they're not gone anywhere. They still here. They're still watching. And they're still involved, even if they involved in troll pages. Because, the trolls create a lot of drama and mess. They messy too. So I don't think people should be scared. I think people just didn't care. I don't know about them got cold blue boosts from some of the OGs. Yeah, they did. They came on out, some of the OGs. I saw them coming out. A lot of them laid low, but some of them came out. And so they did commentary. They did commentary. So they gave other content creators room to do commentary. And I've always said that I believe certain people are puppet masters and they are behind the scenes. And that's what they're doing, because you'll start seeing content creators follow their similar patterns. And a lot of times I think it's because they getting advice from them, or perhaps they just looking at them and see, hey, that worked for them. Now I'm going to see if it worked for me. But when it comes to Tramp Stamp, I call it Tramp Stamp, and it is what it is. I think it's up and stuck with us, and I'm okay with that. Because that's how I made it, up and stuff. Everybody, I don't give a second chance. So anyway, they struck a page, she say, and it was terminated. Everybody's been talking about it's terminated. But here's the craziest thing. She's still on a page. She's on her backup page. Now, I don't care. I'm not telling nobody to go after her. She's breaking the YouTube guidelines. See, that's getting too invested for me. But Code, Messy Marvin #2, I call him, has his Timberland size 15 on her neck. His morning shows is dedicated to it. And a lot of you may not watch him, but he's getting a hell of a crowd over there. And I've always said that I like them and I'm going to support him. And it's not going to change until I get ready. In fact, I have a membership over there. I liked him at MBK. I like him now. On his own with Lemmy over there, with Resto. I just like his commentary. But it seems for some reason that he has his foot on her neck and won't let go. Now, I don't know what she did to him, but he keeps making sure that everybody knows that Tramp Stamp is breaking YouTube guidelines by being on a backup channel if they terminated her channel. But, you know, like I said, some things aren't very clear here, and I don't give a damn that much to investigate. You know, I didn't do it. I wouldn't be no part of taking nobody's channel unless perhaps they did something to me. They coming after me. I don't beef with people unless they bother me. I don't defend anyone else. I don't come out here woo banging. I don't want nobody to woo bang for me unless you do something to me. I'm good over here. 56 people. I don't never have to have 1,000 people. I'm good. And I stay in my lane and I run my show the way I want to run it. Okay, with a certain decorum. Everybody don't like it. They say, oh, she thinks she better. Oh, she a school teacher. She act like a school teacher. I'm unsubscribing from her. You can't do this over there. You can, and that's fine with me. Unsubscribe and keep it moving. However, he got his foot on her neck and he's sending out those dog whistles. I said years ago that people don't always have to do something to you. And you get on your platform and say you could send out dog whistles. I just got a message. People can't comment in your chat. Oh, hold on. Let me go over there. Thank you. I will change that. Give me a minute, y'all. Give me a minute. Something I did. Give me a minute. I don't know why. Oh, okay. I think I had it on something else. So they say, I got it, baby. I think I did it. Now y'all could try to comment. But anywho, so I notice he keeps saying, hey, y'all, go get her, because she is on her backup page making videos. She's on her backup page. So it's not like she really went anywhere. See, you know. Now I don't care too much. Like I said, I'm not after that lady. I don't really have too much to say about her. She does a commentary, you know, whatever. Hey, whatever happened between her and those ladies, they taxed her ass, and it's between them. It's not between me. Hey, Ange, thank you so much, baby. Miss Ellie, good morning. Jill Comfort Zone, good morning. JB, thank you. So I don't know what the hell I had just did, but he seems to be on her neck. Now, I like him. I'm going to get too cold. But I think the reason why people be so scared over here is because they click up, they link up, they shack up, they do whatever. They go on each other panels, they pretend like they friends, but they not loyal because they faking. See? And when you faking with folk like you like them and you doing so much for them and y'all hee ha in each other's face and you fake, you never know when they gonna turn on your ass. See, they play ping pong with each other. I'll go to your platform. I'm good with you. Oh, no. I'm good with you over here. Then no, I'm gonna cuss you out. I'm not good with you. Then I'm gonna pop, you know, like Uppity. Uppity is a good example of that. Little Ugly, she just popped between Pizarro and Tramp Stamp like there's no tomorrow. And, you know, that's what they allow. And hey, I ain't mad at them. Yeah, I saw your video too. Woo! I saw your video addressing the king. So, anywho, he's over there and he's making sure that he want everybody to know that Tramp Stamp is on a backup page. She's not supposed to be on the backup page, and go get her. In other words, I can't blow the whistle. Go get her. You know. But she's over there on her backup page, and the only problem I have, I went over there last night. I went over there, and lo and behold, and finally it happened. She got rid of Donkey Dory. Kicked her ass right off a platform, or Dory dropped off, and then she took off because she was trying to see if she was really, Tramp Stamp had peeped Dory's game. She said, no, you wasn't trying to help me. Don't play on my motherfucking time. Because I went over there yesterday because I didn't really want to stay over in Lemmy's. So I saw that thing pop up. I think K-Fit or somebody said she's live or whatever. And I said, well, I'm going to go hang out over there. And I went over there and I hung out over there. She's doing okay on that backup channel. So it should be monetized if she's not terminated. It should be monetized and her hours should be there because she's doing just what she's been doing. And I ain't mad at you. You go ahead out here, girl, and make your money. Make your money. But my thing is, you still doing the same thing, talking about how people are jealous of you and they don't have no commentary. And since you've been left but didn't leave, that you are making the streets dry. I don't think so. I think people are continuing on with their lives over here. They just doing commentary and doing lives. Everybody don't want to be on the live every day. This shit ain't for it. People work, so they not gonna be down here every day. But I don't think you're going away. Going to your backup channel has done anything to the beefing sector. And I don't think the beefing sector dead. They getting a little mix over here. Yaya done came live. She's beef sector. Bree done came live. She's beef sector. Pizarro been live. She's beef sector. Lemon been live every night, 24/7. I don't even know how he can handle it. He's on all night and I don't know how he can do it. Must be the young stamina in these people and the energy, because I damn sure, hey, hypnotic touch. I can't do it. He's up all day and all night. He's everywhere being chaotic. But that's who he is. He said he is the villain of the beef sector. It's not dead. It's not dead. People not beefing, and the name is the beef sector. They're just doing content in a different way. That's all they doing. They just doing content. They evolved to not just always beefing. They still beef, but it's not like it was before because it have evolved. And that's why I think people just haven't been going live, because things has changed and they really don't want to be flexible with the change. Now, it's been the same to me. You just don't get a lot of back and forth. But that got a little old, but maybe it was organic and genuine when they just fought with each other, back and forth. James and Fi and Sean Bradley, and then VS and, all the old ones, and Shelly and all those people. It just changed. But people are still enjoying the entertainment. That's the key. This is a show. This is entertainment. You're supposed to enjoy it. And people are still enjoying it because people are still getting numbers. So when something is dead, you don't get the numbers. But so whatever they doing over here, whatever we doing over here, it's okay. It's okay. Okay? Everybody's holding their own. Like I said, I think that it got kind of mucked up when you start seeing through the plays and the fakery, how these people would be cussing each other out, dragging the kids, dragging the mama, doxing, and doing all types of stuff, but really pulling up, just playing that keyboard gangster shit out here. Now, when they do that, you go, they gonna be friends. So you kind of lose the interest of a real beef, because you're like, damn, they gonna be friends next week, and that's what happened. But there is never any loyalty among fake friends. So any one of them could turn on each other on any given minute. That's why I don't think it's safe. And that's why people are worried about who's really going to come and snake them and try to snatch their channel. See? Because you do all those reaction videos of other people's shit, and it's their property. And they could come and snatch your channel. You let all that chaos and drama and crazy shit go on. Oh, I don't know. That's Yaya and them in there. You let all that go on your platform, so you're afraid. But people like to entertain. So I don't think the beef sector is dead. I think the beef sector just have evolved in another way. But again, it's the supporters. It's the supporters who will allow plays or whatever to go on, because it seems like no matter what people say or do to their supporters, the supporters keep coming back and they keep donating money and they keep keeping them alive. So it's the type of entertainment that now I guess most subscribers has become accustomed to. So you either stay here or you go somewhere else. But running to another platform talking about us is not going to do anything. Because if you really wanted to be in here and you really thought it was so dead and you think you're a popping content creator, then you should come down here and create some beef, some genuine beef. And then you'll help up jumpstart the old beefing sector, but it'll never be the same. So I don't think people should be scared. I think some people weren't scared. I think they just didn't give a shit that whatever happened to that person channel happened. Because a lot of times, like I said before, and I ain't gonna be here too long because I gotta go, your cockiness and your arroganceness and your disrespect for your supporters will get you gone. Will get you gone. But we got some loyal supporters. Everybody have loyal supporters. I have loyal supporters. They have loyal supporters. Every content creator on here has loyal supporters. And there's nothing you can do about that. So some of them will follow you wherever you go, and some of them won't. They say, oh no, paying that much money, you ain't that deep. It ain't that deep. Hey, Gemini, baby, it ain't that serious. I'm not paying shit. Because you still here talking on your backup channel, but you trying to do something different. See, that's the fake shit. Now, like I said, Mr. Binary has his foot on her neck and he won't let it go. But like I said, yesterday I checked Tramp Stamp out. Yeah, I watched the whole video damn near. I sure did. And like she got rid of Dory. She said, you playing on my mother effing top. Her lady Dimps was up there. You playing on my top. And I'm not, and Dory was trying to overtalk her. Then finally they got into it. Now, where would Dory be if it wasn't for Tramp Stamp? Because she had left. She came back. She tried to hang out with Pazar. Pazar was supporting her. And then something happened with her and Pazar, because you just never know, because Pizarro lets everybody back on her platform. You know, she'll cuss him out, but she'll be fine with him in a couple of days. So she was over there hanging out like, yeah, P, you my girl, you know I always rock with you. And then all of a sudden she flipped over to Tramp Stamp. And then she started hanging with Tramp Stamp. Every night she's up there giving her lawyer opinion, her knowledge, dropping all these gems, her free thinking opinion. And finally, shit hit the fan last night, and Tramp Stamp this time. Tramp Stamp this time. And I said, great. Because now where are you going to go other than, now you probably, I don't watch you. So I don't know what kind of numbers you got over there, what kind of fan base you got over there. You and your bestie was only a bestie for a month, and now you and your bestie, I think, ain't bestie in it. So I wonder what she gonna do now. You gonna run back to Pazar, because you know she accepts everybody. That's just how she is. She'll accept her back over there after she talks shit about her, you know, and said all those things to suck up under somebody else's ass. See, that's what you shouldn't do. See, you shouldn't kiss somebody's ass to be a content creator down here. You don't have to. If you do that, you're doing that on your own because you're afraid you can't stand alone. Everybody believe you have to click up. No, you just have to come on here, flip your live on, and do your thing. You don't have to have a panel of 80 people up on. In fact, I'm going to get rid of my paid StreamYard because I'm not coming on as much, and I'm not going to be doing a lot of panels. You know, it's okay to come up and we chit chat because we got something going on over here, and it's a nice little vibe. And you know, I enjoy having people. Kimberly graced me with her presence on my platform and hosted me last week. It was so refreshing, and she supports everybody, right? So I appreciate that, but I don't think. Oh yeah, we have them lizards too, but I don't think that I'm going to be doing a lot of link dropping. Not because I'm afraid, because those people don't know me, because I don't fuck with them. I don't bother them. And they was gunning for the people who was they were gunning for. But I think you could do good by yourself if you just give commentary, right? So I think people just didn't care. Thank you, Miss Sandra, for always helping me get to my goal. I think I got a goal up there. Thank you. So Tramp Stamp, she hasn't gone anywhere. And I don't think that her and those ladies are beefing because they done jumped to Ugly. Ugly was talking so much shit, spreading so many lies. I was over in Pizarro's and I was talking to Pizarro, and Pizarro was saying who didn't come to Tramp Stamp's defense. And I said her loyal friend Ugly did. She jumped down out them clouds and started cussing me out damn near. And I said, biatch, F you. I'm not going to go back and forth with you because you were so stupid. I was saying you just don't like me all of a sudden so much. Anything I say, you're going to turn negative. I was saying, hey, she did. Tramp Stamp did have somebody come to her defense. You didn't see Brooke. You didn't see Intrinsic. You didn't see some of those people. But you saw Rodney and you saw Ugly. Ugly went to her defense. So then the lady said, well, now that you coming to her defense and you want to be down with her, we're going to attack your ass. And then they started on Ugly. But she was in Pizarro's talking cash shit to me. And I was saying, hey, no, somebody came to her defense. Ugly did. But just because she don't like me, she tried to take it as if I was saying something negative. And yes, Ugly, I do have loyal supporters and friends on YouTubers or whatever, but I don't need them. We don't get out here and fight like that. We don't need to do that. See, we don't have to live a chaotic life and jump on everybody's panel and start cussing them a line when everybody saw the paperwork that your good Judy, who you was defending. Yeah. She showed your paperwork about what happened with you and your little ones. Your good Judy, who you tried to say didn't do it. You kept reaching for somebody else. That lady ain't even over here now. BS ain't no. Nope. Your good Judy, who you sit on platform night after night after night. She was the one who showed your shit. But you didn't want to say nothing about her because, see, y'all made up. Hey, ODS, what's going on? You wanted to go after Bree and BS. That's what you was doing. You were deflecting on them when we know, Ugly, that all your shit was exposed on Tramp Stamps. We all saw it. And you still continue to lie. Now, I don't care one way or the other what you do with your children, what happens with you and your children. I don't do that. I don't care. Whenever that shit came out, I never went against you. But Ugly, you got to stop lying. You got to stop lying. We all saw it. It was all over the beefing sector of what happened with you. Okay? And the state of New York. It was all over here. But again, you were deflecting. You wanted somebody to argue with, so you started deflecting on to Bree, who didn't have shit to do with it. But they say Bree showed it. Now, I don't know what's wrong because I'm definitely subscribed and I ain't getting her notices. But they say she showed the little documents over there. Hey, lovely 1 2.0. They say she showed the documents to prove that you were lying. It is what it is. If people go like you, they go like you, no matter what have happened to you in your personal life. But don't try to deflect on other people and stop trying to come for me. There's no reason for me and you to have anything to say. Okay? Stop coming for the ones who putting your shit out there, the ones who platform you sitting on licking ass. Don't come for Mz.Teavalocity because she didn't put your shit out there. She didn't even do bad commentary on it. Okay? So stick to the lakes and rivers you used to, making yourself an ass making yourself out an ass on other people's platform. But now let's transition, because that's that. So Dory is out now. So I don't know where the rotation gonna go, because she's no longer, part of the finessers. She got kicked out last night. I was there when she kicked her out. And then Dory took off. She said she was trying to help, but no, you was trying to be nosy, and Tramp Stamp caught on to you. You wanted to see the email. You wanted to see the email where her channel was terminated, and she didn't show you because she didn't trust you. See, she can't trust anyone. That's a shame. She can't trust anyone who sit up on her platform. That's really sad. But you guys put yourself in that position by all this fakery friendship shit down here. And now you can't even trust her. Okay? You can't even trust her. So you got rid of her. So where will she go to, the free thinker? Where will her free thoughts wind up at? Because Ness said she don't need you. Kick rocks, you playing in her face. And then you had other people up there cheering her on. So let's move on, because I ain't gonna be here too long. Binary, Resto, Audio Pope, and the new fellas that's over here. Binary is not new. Binary's been around here a while. He had a show, shit happened to him. He took a break and he came back, and his show is doing okay. But Binary, I rock with you. I even got a membership with you, but I just need to say this. Are you getting beside yourself? That's just a question I'm asking. And I know you probably up in the bushes. If not, you've been up all night on Lemmy's platform. Binary, I see you, but I like you. Because you messy, you upfront messy, and then you settle messy. See, you get people on your platform and you ask these questions like you serious, but they are conflicting questions. They're going to draw some chaos and controversy. But you so smooth with it, you think, I see you. I see you. I see where you sliding in the beef sector. You used the term yesterday, had me scratching my head. You said we. We. Welcome to the beef sector. Because you said we, the beef sector, basically. You didn't say the beef sector, but the way you used it, you was talking about we in the beef sector. We don't do this. We gonna do this. Then you had the audacity to pull a Tramp Stamp move on us and say rotation. Binary? Are you beef sector? Are you beef sector? Last time I checked, you was Umar. You was part of the Umar men that came over here. I don't call you boys. You was part of the Umar men. So now you stayed and Shakim stayed, right? But who was the we? Can I ask you that, Binary? Who are we? Are you beef sector? Are you sliding into position to beef sector by hanging on to Pizarro? See, we see you. Pizarro, you said, well, Ness was the hottest thing going, and I was trying to hang around her. But she kicked me to the curb, so where can I go so I can cozy up to the beef sector? Oh, Lemmy's hand was up. And so you've been rocking with Lemon, but I know Lemon see you. I know Lemon see you, Binary, because I see you. But again, we see different. Now, I know you over here. I like you. I like your commentary. I like your messiness, because you definitely messy. And you doing okay. But that we shit, I don't know if when you were speaking, because I can't remember what context it is. I just caught the we, and I said, so now he's directing, or he's claiming the beef sector. And you said, I like the beef sector. You always said you liked the beef sector, and you basically wanted to be part of the beef sector. They wouldn't let you in. That's another thing. You can't stop people from coming over here, because a lot of people was watching Binary and MBK from the start, and they liked it, and his channel grew. But his channel has grown tremendously with beef sector people now. I know, a lot of us are over there supporting them, and a lot of people probably not. And again, we really don't know who really supports any content creator if they don't drop down. You can go and hang up in the clouds all day on everybody's channel, but if you never drop down, we never really know that you're there looking. There's no way to really see you unless you subscribe and people do gifted memberships, and the memberships, you get a membership. But Binary, you're getting real comfortable over there. Your show is doing well, but don't make a mistake. Don't make a mistake by thinking that you really could come in and tell people that rotation shit. You look down on Ness about it. We looked down when they said the triangulation, how the triangulation been going. Everybody had a problem with that. Now you coming in. Good morning, under new management, Sugar. Now you coming in saying about a rotation, and you were so bold with it, just like the girl over there. You were so bold with it. You said, Lemon, okay, you have the night spot. I have the morning. Who comes on next? Pizarro. Oh, and Pizarro, and then Mika. You start naming all these people that you wanted to do lives. Here's a reality check. Y'all can't stop nobody from going live when they get ready to go live. I don't give a shit who is on. If I want to hit my live button, that's what I'm going to do, whether you rotate it or not. That was the problem over here. Everybody had a problem with Lady Nika, Pazar, ODS, and Bree. Everybody had a problem. I talked about the triangulation, right? Everybody talked about the triangulation. People did things to break up the triangulation. They sent dog whistles out to destroy the triangulation, whatever it was. But now all of a sudden, you guys are doing the same thing. Give us a fucking break. You tear somebody down to build your own self up. That shit I personally don't like. You don't have to tear anybody down. Then you got to talking about YTC, who's running neck and neck with you. She been here a while, and like you doing your thing, Cole. You had on a show for 3 hours, 2 days in a row. Was a pretty good shit show. Was a pretty good show. But then you talked about YTC. Listen, I know that's what people do, but you don't have to tear down somebody to build yourself up. She may be boring to you, but she's not boring to everyone. She's been here a while doing a recap. Now you come on the same time because I have to bounce back between 3 channels. Ronnie Q with the politics, you with your morning show, YTC. I be trying to bounce back and forth. It's just tough to do sometimes. Earpiece in, working, and back and forth. However, you don't have to try to shit on someone else so you could rise to the top. We see how well that works. And it sounds like to me, perhaps you need to slow up a little bit. You got this we in our pocket. You want to do rotation. You all on Lemon's platform now. You running over there. You can't. I Lemon be all over the place. He don't even see how you kind of trying to take over there. And see, my thing is when people do that, you ain't gonna like this one, Binary. When people do that, they're kind of setting you up to destroy you. Bam. That's what it looks like to me. Now I'm not saying you go over there and you doing anything to bring harm to Lemon, but I have seen you move a little snakish. And I just want to, but another Umar asked her about a rotation and he made up the list. Okay, that's Steven. Yeah, Stephen. Okay, just trolling. Thank you for coming down. The sector sees a weakness in the B sector. I don't think there's so much of a weakness in the B sector. I think the B sector evolved and everybody is not with the evolution. You know, it's just like at work. They come in, another company buy you out, and they change things. You either be flexible and change with them or move and get another job. Okay, that's just how I go. And apparently the beef sector is not dead. Maybe the beefing, downright nasty beefing portion has changed, but the beef sector has not changed because people aren't losing over here. They're still getting numbers when they come live. They still getting cash out. Y'all, do I got a goal up there? Can y'all help us? Sister Sandra always help me out. Thank you, sugar. Much appreciated. Do I have a goal up there? Can y'all help us, sister, get a goal? And I see why they beg. Thank you. I truly see why they beg, to be honest with you now, when you come to this. These videos don't get you a lot of money. Your membership, thank God for memberships, and I appreciate all you members. And people cash apping you and super chatting. So, okay, Melissa, I got to catch that. I didn't see that. So anyway, back to Code. Like I said, I like Code, but I'm watching you, Code, because I see where you getting so comfortable for real that now you are beginning to act a little arrogant to a point. And then when you're on limits, it seems like you also manipulate a lot of shit there. And I don't know if Lemon is paying attention, or maybe that's just what you guys, the relationship y'all have. I know you say you manager this and manager that, and that wrecks people nerve. I don't give a shit what you manage. Like I said, I'm going to watch the talent show, you know, and hopefully it's a good talent show. I don't really give, but my click and view is paying for something. So that's what I'll do. But I think it appears to me, and I could be wrong because, like I said, y'all, no one's safe down here. Everybody flips on everybody. He'll call them a bunch of bees, you know, a nigga, and he'll cuss them out, talk about his wife, talk about the rest of the wife, and they'll all be fine. That's their relationship. That's not my relationship. So I can't knock their relationship. But I just believe that, Code, you are looking kind of snakish. See, because you slick talk about Lemon, you slick diss Lemon, and you bring people up there and you ask questions that will, you know, that will cause some type of drama. I'm just keeping my eye on you. Like I said, I like, hey, is Jay is in here? Oh no. What was Hey is Jay alert? I'm lost. Hey is Jay is in here? But anywho, my thing is, it seems like you what's her alert? Thanks for your alert. I don't know. But anyway, it seems like, Cole, you being kind of snakish. You know, like I said, I like your commentary and you up front. Everybody know you messy, but I'm just keeping an eye on you. And I didn't know who we was, and I didn't know that you had some dibs in the B sector now that you can control rotation. And the person brought to my attention that Stefan was the one who asked Ness about rotation. Okay, that's cool. Thank you. Just trolling. Okay, the sector sees a weakness in the B sector. What that sector? What sector see a weakness in the B sector? Trolling. Good morning, just trolling. What sector? That sector sees a weakness. No, sometimes people could. And hey, it's Jay. I sent that earlier on my CD wall telling you that okay. I know I didn't. Queen Diva did it. Thank you for your alerting me. Hey, very Carrie Bird, baby. Hey, it's Jay. So my thing is, it's okay. See, this is the problem. This is the problem, and this is why people, I believe, people get so above themselves that other people, for some reason, want to come at them and destroy them and get rid of their page and shit, because you guys cross boundaries sometime and cross the lines, and that's what they do. But anywho, Cole, slow down. We like you. We see how I use the word we. You said we. Hey, Lady Tia, good to see you, baby. Just kind of slow down because you looking kind of snakish around here to me. But when people start saying they coming for you, I notice you kiss ass. I seen you kiss a lot of ass too. No, I'm cool with you. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't. Y'all do a lot of, you know what I noticed that you all, some of you all do. Lemon is good for it. You good for it. And you guys do shit that you know is kind of fucked up. You know it is. You set out to do it to cause the drama to keep your show going, and then you apologize. Oh yeah. See, and you think you so sweet with it. You go, yeah, I could have did that. When King got on your ass, she was like, oh yeah, that's right. I could have did that. Yeah, that didn't look too right. When they got on you the other day about what happened on your platform, you was like, yeah, that's true. And you know what, Cole? You don't give a damn. You go run your show the way you run your show. And I ain't mad at you. But when people get on your ass and they start talking about how they go get with you and doubt you and do all these things and report your channel and flag it because you less than you backpedal. You go, yeah. Yeah, that's true. Okay. I didn't see it that way. You saw it just that way. You just did what you wanted to do and just admit it. Because if you start doing all that apologizing, backpedaling, and pee popping, then people gonna start looking at you as being weak too. You know? The Umar boys, Miss T, the Umar boys are snuggling up and always included themselves in everything going. Yeah, well, we know we got Shakim Ra here. Shakim Ra is here to stay. But I believe him and Tramp Stamp have a real relationship. They met, and I think they did like something about each other, and they have their own relationship. Now the rest of them, I don't know. I don't watch the Stephen guy, the Steven. What is it, Stephen Steven? I don't watch him. You know, I've seen some little slick moves where he'll shade you too. He'll shade you too. But then he was, oh no, I didn't mean that. No, I didn't. No, I was just asking. People know what they doing. Like I said, they just, when you confront them with shit, and Code is good for this, and Lemon, he's real good for backpedaling, pee popping, and apologizing when he gets the moment, just the moment of sobriety. He does that quite a bit too. If you go do something, stand in your shit, because then people start questioning you. And that's why sometimes when you do things binary, I kind of question, are you sincere, or you trying to snake people? That's all I'm saying. I mean, we good. You could do your commentary on me. Cole thinks his position is solid. Yeah, and right. That's what I'm saying. Cole thinks his position is so solid that he's calling for cancellation of stuff. See, you can't do that shit, and that's what I mean. Code, you really don't. I can't tell you what to do. Let me back that up. Hey, View, I can't really tell you what to do, but I want you to know something. Even though you look solid in your position because you rocking hard with Pizarro and Lemon. And we know they got their shit going on over here. I've been rocking with Pizarro and Lemon from my beginning. Lemon been around, and Pizarro I've been rocking with. I got videos, so that's not gonna change. However, Lemon, you okay. You okay. But just watch everybody you entertain. You make sure you watch everybody you entertain. Code, you doing some questionable shit to me, but if Lemon can't see it, that's on you. That has nothing to do with me. Y'all dealt with them fools. I never entertained them. Well, I like them. See, and that's a good thing about all of us being grown and individual. We like who we like. We support who we support. A lot of people don't like them and ain't never fooled with them. But for some reason, I like them and I fool with them. It is what it is. I like Shakim. Uh-huh. You know, and I liked binary. Now the rest of them, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, but that's one thing about us. Like I said, I just been watching them. And again, because there's so many snakes, so many frenemies, so much fake shit going on, so many places, you don't know what's real and what's not, who's real and who's not, that you should really be careful with who you deal with around here and run your panel. But I noticed too that people are coming up on the panels and right away they causing chaos by slinging out shit that they know ain't cool. They know ain't cool. Oh, thank you, baby. Thank you, sugar. Oh, and then I saw the other one. Thank you for the cash apps. And then I saw your message on the cash app, baby. But thank you for the other one. Hello to all. Cole is and always been a snake. I like many others. Do not like him. Pizarro only fool with Cole because she is trolling and it gets under people's skin. She never liked Cole. Well, I know at one point she didn't, but Pizarro changing too. And I think the reason why she may be changing a little bit when it comes to other people is because she feels like, and I could be wrong, she speaks for her own damn self. I'm just saying from observation. She feels like she done got her beef sector people on, and you know, she done helped them get up. She done shared them out. She done went on their panel. She done did everything to help them, and people have turned against her. And that's why she may feel like she is reaching for other people to associate with. She's always gone in other sectors and shit and welcome people, you know, from other sectors. But I do believe now she feel as though, like some other people feel as though, that the beef sector don't stick together. And that's a fact of the matter, because I believe that content creators fake so much to give you content and entertainment that they don't know no boundaries with each other and they don't trust each other. And it's like when you go out there and fight, say for instance, when Pizarro got in that trouble, I'm just gonna use her. When Pizarro was beefing with nobody came to Pizarro's defense. No one came to Pizarro. Was out there swinging heavy, and a lot of us was watching, and no one went and came to her defense. Now, back in the day, the triangulation, you know, let me see, from when I got here, this is how it was. If you was with a camp or you was with a side, you was down with that side, and it didn't matter what, you rocked with them. And if they send you somewhere, and I never understood this, but if the person you rocking with saw you somewhere else, they will call you out and dismiss your ass. They don't do that no more. They used to fight together, but fight together in this form and fashion. If you say something about Bree, Pizarro go come out here and make a video. Nika go make a video. ODS, and I'm just saying, y'all, I could be wrong. They all go make a video in support of Pizarro, right? Not necessarily going out there swinging and banging, but it has been time when they have been out there all together swinging and banging, right? They don't do that anymore. And so it looks as if the content creator, when they go out there to fight, they fight on their own. And so I guess you get kind of tired of that, and then you don't fight for nobody but your damn self. And so that's how you can feel that way. If I'm out here swinging and banging for you, fighting hard, going all over in other sectors, going over on people live, jumping on their platform, cussing them out for you, and then I don't get that reciprocated, then I won't do it anymore. Oh, you don't like Cole, Mz.Teavalocity? What's your thought on Yaya kicking in a certain person's dome? Well, she deserved it from what I heard. I don't watch that person, and that person say, Sean Bradley say he's not here anymore, but apparently he's somewhere else still talking about the beef sector. Now, I don't know. All I did but heard Yaya video cussing him out in reference to drugs, something. I don't know if he said it. Because I don't know where he at, because I don't follow him. Even when he was here, I didn't get along with him. I didn't care for him. He didn't care for me. And that it is what it is. I really don't fuck with you if I don't fuck with you. And I didn't like him and I didn't care for him. Not due to anyone else, due to Mz.Teavalocity. Own thoughts. I didn't care for him. So I don't know what, but I've always said to myself that he's probably was in the background. And then I guess when I was listening to it was Tramp Stamps. I told you I was over there and I was listening to her. She was playing his video, and he said that he paid for Uppity to somebody to be dropped so Uppity could drag somebody. So see, money talks and bullshit walks. So he paid Pizarro for that. Yeah, I am Kimberly. So he paid for that. So I guess he's still in the background. If he says something about her, she had a right to respond. And that's what she did. Oh, she was saying some stuff. She was saying some stuff to him, So and he could have came out. See, this is my thing. If you want the organic beef and you want to beef and you want to get the beef sector popping again, then just have organic beef. He must have said something behind some other closed door somewhere. It got out here on the streets, and y'all respond. Just stay here. Don't run behind Patreon. Don't run behind podcasts. Don't run behind. Just stay here on YouTube. But when I was listening to her her reaction to him, he made a statement that I agree with. YouTube takes a lot of money, you guys. They take like 30 or 40%. Is it really worth it? Because I'm telling you, if you don't get money by cash apps and super chats, then you only make so much for a video. That's why I never understood why people come down here and fight so hard for YouTube to pay you $5 for a video. But see, when they was making money by cash apps and a lot of super chats, then it made sense to stay on and really have a long show. But shit being on for hours and not getting paid through cash app, super chats, or memberships is useless down here. I pay $45, $44 for this shit. I don't even use it. I pay for Canva to create stuff. I don't use it. I had some type of editing device. I pay hundreds. I don't use it. I have mics. So it's not really worth it. It's not really worth it. So I can see, but going to other places and you still talking shit about us, you might as well just stay here and talk shit and go ahead and get your lashing. Because now people done peeped out that you somewhere else talking shit. That girl played your whole video last night. She reacted, well, it sounded like it could have been it was for a long time. She reacted it to that whole video. And you were talking shit. And so if you was the end all be all of the beef sector, then I suggest that you just come back, and just beef with people, talk about them here. I even left folks that entertain some folks. My choice. Okay. Pizza does help, though. She helps the opposite. She gave them her platform to go after CCs in her sector. Well, I'm going to, you know what? I don't know why she did that. But then when you look at stuff like this, just trolling, she's been entertaining those very same people. The only thing different now is she allowed them to go after Tramp Stamp, and y'all figure that was a betrayal because they are the ops. No, those people been supporting her, just like YouTube Camera explained to y'all. She's not beef sector. She really frequents the beef sector. She beef sector, whatever you want to call it. She part of over here, YouTube Camera. She been dealing with those people. So it's not like they are just letting people on their platforms or giving them the platform to go after beef sector content creators. No, those people have been supporting them. Now they came over heavy in the last week or two. They heavy on some platforms, but hey, what can you say? You go over there You chill with them, they come over here and they chill with you. You just gotta, yeah, I don't know what to say. So I don't have anything bad to say because just from my knowledge, and I've been following Pizarro for a long time, and I ain't taking up. She did what she wanted to do. She been had those people on her platform. I know Queen 88 she had on her platform before. So I don't know. She was dealing with a lot of those people a couple of years ago. Sko Mysterious, Sko Kahanas, those people, those are different people. They aren't B sector. And so when they got on her platform, she let them do what they normally do. I mean, what would have been the difference if it would have been the opposite? It would have been okay. That's why, yeah, I'm gonna leave StreamYard too. YouTube take 40%, and then you have to make the $100. Yeah, Kimberly Black. So I'm gonna try to find another streaming device. Y'all know I'm not that great on all this shit, but I am going to probably do away with my paid StreamYard because I don't come on that much, and I do want to back away from. Well, we don't do a lot of panels over here. Hey D Ham show, every now and then, I may get a panel. Every now and then I might get a little loose over here, but basically I just do my commentary and then I move on. Right? So that's how I feel about Pizarro and those girls in YouTube camera. They say they using YouTube camera. YouTube camera been dealing with them, honey, for a long time. Good point, Miss T. You right. Okay, baby. Thank you. It's like I let you shine on my panel and you did me dirty, but that's your claim to fame. So which one is it? I don't know, baby. You have to pick the two out of the two. That's what they do. She always been with them ladies. Exactly. So that's where I don't see Pizarro being so wrong. Somebody said, nah, Miss T, Peace only likes 88 is because she went over to the Mo3 sector because she was mad at the B sector. Started drama over there. 88 got on her ass and Pisa was scared and befriended her. Oh, okay. If that's what you think. Oh, 0F's given. If that's what you think, that's your thought, baby. I can't tell you what to think. I don't remember exactly how I go. All I know is she was over there. They had got into it. So I don't believe is a thing of her being scared. Like I said, people a week ago, people was running scared because there's so much chaos and drama, so much YouTube guidelines being broken on different panels. They had a right to be concerned, not so much scared, y'all. Let's just say they was overly concerned. I don't want to deem them as punks or scared of someone because they knew their channel was at stake. Now, like I said, some people channel could get struck, terminated, whatever. They know how to bounce back. We got 9 lives. We got content creators, got 9 lives over here. They channel get shut down. They build a new one. They monetize because they well liked. But for some little content creators like us, it would be a bad blow because it'd be hard for us to come back because we don't have all those people, all those subs, and especially if you're not a drama-filled entertainment channel, then you wouldn't get back as fast as others, even though at one point, if you go down, the beef sector will make sure they share you out, and say, get over there and subscribe to so-and-so, her channel got snatched or something, she on her backup channel. They used to do that. I think they just they're not as uniformed, or they don't have the unity that they used to have because things have evolved. New people have come in. They have let new people in, and it is what it is. They don't have that uniformity like they used to have over here in the B sector. And some OGs, you call them, whatever, old timers, or they just decide that they didn't want to do the beefing anymore because they didn't like the style of way things was going. But you got people that heads has gotten so big, their egos is so fucked up that they think if they leave the beef sector, that the beef sector just gonna die. Nobody have anything to talk about. It's plenty of shit to talk about. And it's not just lemon. It's other stuff you could talk about, That Bertha May is some type of funny character. She talks about everybody, but she don't do commentary. She just talks her ish. But she's funniest. I don't know. She's over there doing her thing. So everybody is getting the numbers that they normally get. So I don't see what the problem is. Again, you don't have to step on anyone. You don't have to wish anybody any ill will. Whatever happened to them, they have put shit out in the universe and it's just returning 10 to 100 folds. It is what it is. Yeah, she said F the beef sector. A lot of people say F the beef sector, but they still talk about the beef sector. They still in the beef sector, you know. I was watching that in real time. She will never fight 88 because she's scared. I was shocked because Pizarro has so much mouth, but backpedaled against 88. I don't dislike peace at all, but it's true. Okay. You watched it in real time. I remember her in 88 having a spat. I do remember that. Typo. They diss the sector. I wish content creators stop this protection when they have switched so many times. I'm over it. There isn't any unity. Oh, I just was saying that before I read. Yeah, there's no unity over here no more because, you know, this is me and I've always said this. And if you just watch how easy it is for content creators over here and subbies sometimes to flip on each other. Because once you do something to me, I don't forget. I may play with you, fake with you, but that ain't gonna last too long. That's why it's so easy for people to flip on each other. And that's why I think some of the content creators just don't care anymore. They not unified over here. They just swinging. They don't give a shit. Nope, I ain't in it. Fight by yourself. No, I ain't got shit to do with it. Don't bring it to my platform. I ain't saying a thing. Is because some of the very same people who they sit amongst and kiki with, you know, and help do whatever they do, they turn against them. And so it's like, fuck, every man for himself over here now. And that's the problem with the beef sector. Not that the beef sector ain't beefing, ain't doing, it's just no unity over here, you know? So they all go against. I think Pizarro can be so funny, but I notice certain people she don't have the same energy for. I don't know, but you on her neck. Fight for yourself and stop using the title when you feel it works. Yeah, let me tell you something. I came out here and I told people from the very start, I'm not a beefer. I'm not a roaster. I'm not a gagger. I'm not a dragger. And that's the entertainment we used to see over here. Yes, I used to enjoy the heck of it. You know, enjoy when it was like Fire against James and James against Sean and Sean against all the other and everybody against. I used to enjoy that because I knew that they was gonna go video for video and they was gonna drag each other and they was gonna, you know. But when that stopped, it's just like it changed. I don't know what you people want. You know, CC leaves all the time. And the B sector still, I know nobody is holding up anything out here. Let the eagle go for me. Yeah, they like, I ain't here no more. It ain't the same, you know, because you ain't here no more. You used to make things happen, and I miss you, but I know. And oh, they don't have nothing to talk about me. It's dead because I'm leaving, and they talking about me. Everything they do is talking about me, and I'm leaving because it's so dry. Just leave. Just really leave. See, everybody who say that ain't left. They ain't going no goddamn where. What, they went somewhere else to talk about the beef sector? Or they just up in the clouds watching the beef sector? And that's cool. But don't pretend like because you leave that, you know, it's just there's no more beef sector. It's the same people over here doing the same thing. I don't know what it is. I don't see, so I don't know. I don't know. Hey, Ray Black, thank you. So, hey, Dr. Creole, what's been going on? Good morning. The real beef sector is still good. It's the new beef sector. And they done called themselves the 2.0s, the this and that, and they fight. So, you know what? You will never see me out here fighting so hard for a person And deep down inside, you got to recognize that they don't fight for you that hard. They not riding with you not hard. And you out here swinging and banging for a motherfucker that don't give two shits about you. That's fake. And pretend like they're like you. But they don't really support you like that. And you fight so hard for them. I can't do it. I can't do it. Everybody who leaves come back, right? Very Carey ain't really left. I don't blame them, but stop picking it up, then putting it down. Yeah, that's what they do. You go be over here, you go be over here. You know, if you're not, then get the hell on. It's okay. The beef sector survive. The beef sector will survive. We'll be friends the next day. Yeah, that should get old too. Because then it don't seem authentic. You know, it don't seem organic, authentic. You know, if you beefing with somebody, then maybe that's just me. I probably in my head, I beef with them forever. Have a good day, Mz.Teavalocity. Great live. Okay, thank you. I appreciate you, Zero F, giving for stopping down, saying your piece. You're always welcome over here. I said that. Oh, I said that in my live yesterday. Yeah, I know some people are like turned off by what's going on, you know. But again, if you dang auntie, I miss your live at Melissa. Yeah. Oh, Missy says she had a live too. So go over there, and Diva always drop the links and give Melissa, show Melissa some love, because she talk about this too. She a little bit fed up. And that's okay for you to be fed up, because there's so many places to go on YouTube, you know. So if you tired of here, just bow out and just go about your business. You don't have to make 100 videos. This girl over there making at least a video a day talking about how dry the beef sector is, but she's still in the beef sector. I'm thoroughly goddamn confused over here. I'm thoroughly confused and how fake people is. And you know, if it ain't for her, she's the only one over here who gave good content. She's the only content creator over here who had it popping. She's the only. See, that's that egotistical shit. That's what gets me. You're not that. You're not that. If you was all that, then you would just sit your ass down here and play with the rest of the folks. You get cash apps, you get super chats, you get love, memberships, everything. Just come out here and continue to fight. Just pick new people. When the new people came over here and wanted to fight you, you didn't want to fight them. But they fought just a different fight. But it was new ladies over here wanting to fight you, wanting to rip your head off. They just didn't fight the way you fight. That's the truth. Let me see. I'm gonna read these and then I'm gonna get off here. I gotta go. It's funny the originals are back into it. T.S. Master and Kaya. I saw that and they was in DC. See, I met Maddie in real life, huh, Miss Mary? Miss Mary. But yeah, they back into it now. Maddie has definitely taken her spot on the stage and she's doing quite well. Kaya, a different story, but that's where it all started back. Only one person, let me see. Only one person I've seen that left and never came back is Miss Gina and Nicole. Yeah, I haven't. Yeah. But you know, Kimberly, that's true. They left and they haven't came back on their channels or nothing, or you don't see them in chats under their name. But I wonder, because I've seen some people leave and I haven't seen, but I wonder if people are here or still here on troll pages, because I've heard a content creator say they no longer here in the beef sector, but they be down in the chats engaging. So they must be on troll pages, you know. But yeah, Gina Queen of Talk, she never came back. In Nicole Tyler, I giggle when the subscribers get into the beef in the chat. Yeah, the subscribers be doing their own thing, and the subscribers are the ones that keep us here. And it's hard when I see people get so egotistical that they cuss their subscribers out and talk shit about them, but the subscribers are still over there. So that lets me know, hey, that's what they like. That's what they like, you know? Because I would never. I wouldn't support you. I wouldn't expect for me to call y'all a bunch of bees and hoes and all this stuff, and then y'all support me. That's just me. That's how much respect I have for y'all as subscribers, I wouldn't do it no way. But some people like that. They like that energy. I don't. It's that I'm a celebrity attitude for me. Big celebrity. Big celebrity. And that shit blows me like, girl, get a fucking grip. This is YouTube. I mean, who are you? Who are you? It's not like, you know what kills me too? When people really get so egotistical and they really think they the hottest thing. I've never seen them have views like 20 or 30,000 views. 10,000 they have made busted, maybe 9 or 10 when they was doing some other shit or buying views or vertical. But I've never seen the people who seem like they was the cream of the crop, the best thing since sliced bread. I've never seen them have in a single video 20,000, 15,000, 35,000, 40,000. I've never seen them have views like that, but they really think they are somebody over here. They really think they somebody on YouTube. And I just laugh. I said, now you got 3,000 views. You ain't nobody. I watched this gentleman, Joel Hansen, and y'all might not, I know y'all probably don't know, but I don't know this guy's stomach. I don't know what type of stomach he had, but this guy is a monster food eater. He makes 1,000. I mean, he makes 1,000,000 views. I watch casino slots. They make 1,000,000 views. I watch crime channels. They make millions of views. Ain't nobody that big over here. But I think what happens right here to your YouTube fame, but no fame in real life. I think because this is really people real lives, this means so much to them to get recognition, to get this much attention, that their heads start swelling up and they start thinking that they the best thing. They big, they YouTube famous, they celebrities, nobody holds that status over here. Nobody holds that status over here. To include Tramp Stamp, but she thinks so. So I don't know. People heads get swollen when folks start showing them love. I know we don't like the word jealous, but some folks do truly have a jealousy spirit. Absolutely. That's for real, Jill. They act like we haven't seen real views. I know I don't get into it. Like I said, damn, I'm over somewhere else and I'm watching a simple slot channel and they got 85K views in like 2 hours. I'm like, damn, before the video go off, they got 50K views. I'm like, whoa. Maybe I should start another channel, do something else, So Armand is doing his thing and he still remains humble. Yeah. But Kimberly, Armand, when he was going back with Tasha K, no. He had become very cocky. You know who have always remained humble to me, and it's just my opinion, is Lady T. What's her name? Tea Sippers. Lady T. That girl has always remained humble no matter what has happened to her between her, Armand, Tasha K. When she went her way, she's Armand. I used to watch Armand religiously. He was getting too cocky for me. He was getting too arrogant for me. But that's just me. But he's doing this thing, and maybe he learned now since he got that botched body job done to him. Maybe he learned. I used to watch him. I don't see Ask April. Yep, she left, but every now and then she'll come back. But she hasn't done content in a long time. But people are other places too, y'all. Let's not think YouTube is the only social media. People are other places. They just other places, or they just got tired of it. I have content creators I rock with who are big and get millions of views. They don't let it get to their head. Some people can remain humble, and some people lose their humility when they start growing. It's just something they do. And I think that's eventually that will help take them down when they lose their humility. You got to stay humble. Kids are doing views better. Yeah, it's young kids doing views. I saw with Kai Sanat, he was over at the what awards? The BET Awards, or one of those awards presenting. I saw a clip. I'm like, damn, him. He's a YouTuber, but see, he get in with all those celebrities. Lovely T, thank you so much, Kimberly. Is Lovely T. That girl always remained humble, even when Armand and Tasha was going at it, and Tasha was going at it with her and Daytime T. You know, Lovely T held her own, and I like that about her. I would have allowed them on my platform after they took a B sector content creator channel. Lovely Love, that's a good thing. But then again, because of the fake relationships over here, and there's no true loyalty anymore amongst a lot of content creators, that's what they will do. That's what they will do. They will allow you on their platform to go after you. She's not the only one who did it. Several people do it too. He was on another channel yesterday too. He's doing good. Well, good for Armand. Great. I don't watch anything about the Diddy case. I can't watch it. And I think because I can't get too in tune with that abuse like that. You know, when it comes to talking about abusing women and young kids, I didn't follow the Diddy trial. No, I didn't. So I really can't say nothing about it. You know, to be honest with you. He did his body too. Yeah, no, he did his body too. He had a botched body, right, Kimberly? I went over to his live one day and he was telling how he was getting his pecs done. he was getting his pecs done, and it was a botched job. And baby, you should have saw them uneven pecs. He had lumps in them. Kimberly, you see that on Armand's? Lovely T is a good content creator. She is. She is. Once you learn your niche, really, you know, and I think sometimes it's tough when you get in the beef sector and you only surround yourself with beef sector commentary, and you know what, viewing only the beef sector, is tough for you to get out. You have to really find your niche, talk about something else, and you have to continuously talk about that and view that for you to get like from underneath this algorithm. Thank you, Melissa, for joining me. Y'all make sure y'all go check out Missy. They said she did a live Melissa Scott coffee quiz. Me either, Dr. Creole. It's too much for me. I have been peeping it lately, but not too much. Yeah, I just something I can't do that. A big time content creator took his time on his live and subbed to me on his live. What? I was humbled. Good for you, Creole. Don't forget to check out Dr. Creole Butterfly, also known as Libra Butterfly. This is a very humble, good-spirited woman who supports a lot of people. Take time and support those people who don't deliver the drama. Just kick back sometime. Take time. I wish we did that a little more to include myself. You know, I really wish that we help bring smaller content creators up, but we must be factual. I mean, we must be knowledgeable. We must be aware. We must be aware that this sector is for chaos and drama entertainment, and it's very hard to thrive over here if you being positive. So if you doing positive stuff or different stuff, stay your course. Don't let go. Stay your course, because what'll happen, other people who want that type of entertainment will come in and you'll grow from there. You won't grow from here because not too many people really go share you out or do different things here because they want the drama, and you're not drama filled. You're not delivering the chaos entertainment. So it's best that you just go ahead and grow organically, but don't ever give up, because you'd be surprised who will stop by. Like you said, you had a big time content creator took their time to come to your live and sub. You just never know who's watching you. Everybody is not for the drama and chaos. Now let's go to this. When Tasha K was trying to come after, I love how she handled. Yeah, she did. She did Tasha K was wilding at one point. Tasha K got 2 shows though, y'all, on Tubi. One is called The Interview, and one was another one I went over there to watch. Yeah, it's a Tasha K production. Amon is the courtroom. He's in the courtroom every day. Good for him. I knew he would follow that. And Neek at Night too. She's another one that follows. And Tisa tells, they've been in the courtroom. I just can't hear some of the stuff that they say. You guys, even when they talk nasty and I'm in somebody's live and they start talking about their bedroom business or, you know, sucking body part, I just leave. It's just something I don't care to listen to. I know we all adults. There's Jilly Jill. Don't forget, Jilly Jill got 3 channels over there, I do believe. One is her crafts. She's doing crafts. Then she do the cooking and then just commentary. So I'm glad you did. I'm so glad for you, Creole. That's why I said just keep doing what you're doing. I'm gonna get ready to get off here and get ready to go about my day. I'm gonna read these and then well, is this true? Is that the real one? Somebody check him. Good morning, Dr. Wilson. Good morning. How are you? This the second time I ever seen you over here, Donald. Thank you for stopping by. If that's the real Dr. Wilson. Jay Wilson. And, oh, Lady Tia, I'm sorry. All money does to hateful people is put more light on their fucked up characters. Discernment is what we navigate through life. If you don't have it, you are lost. And that's the true thing, because a lot of times, thank you so much for that, as well as the comment, because you know what? We know from biblical, aspect, for the love of money is the root to all evil. And it does seem like when people get a lot of money, they get the money, that the more evil they become. And then they start getting nasty, arrogant, pompous, and just, F everybody in the world. The same people who help build them up, they will tear those people down. And that's why a lot of times you will see people eventually fall. You may feel bad for them, but then you have to look back and think, what did they put out in the universe is only being returned to them. Any seed you sow, you shall reap. And I'm a firm believer in that. I believe in God's word. That's just me. And again, for the love of money is the root of all evil. Dang, I'm late. Thank you, Lady Tia. Lady Tia, Queen Diva and I talked about you the other day. I miss you. I hope all is well with you. Jilly Jill. So you guys, I'm going to get ready to get out here. Lady Tia, I knew you was going to start your channel, but yours was going more towards crime, right? Sis Trish, old dusty arse chair. At Mz.Teavalocity, good morning. Speaking of talking nasty, dear self has been throwing narratives out there about you that you are very negative. Is very sad. Well, dear self doesn't like me. I'm not gonna put too much energy in there into that, honey. Thank you, troll, for coming here. Tell me that. This is a fact. I separated myself from her for about a year or 2. She's a non-factor to me. So what she says about Mz.Teavalocity, it does not matter. But it must matter to you that you came over here and told me. And I'll just let you know, I don't give 2 fucks about what dear self says about me. Okay? She's over there and I'm over here. I don't fool with her and she don't fool with me. But if she feel the need to talk about me, bravo. I'm living rent-free in her head. You never know which real big content creator is watching you, right? Not the B sector ones. Tour channels can get other support from real big channels. Content creators need to do their content and keep pushing. That's why I said just keep pushing. It's a slow roll, because eventually your algorithm will change. Like right now, I could turn on, when I don't watch the B sector, my whole algorithm is stuff that I have watched, not the B sector. I have to go back into the B sector for it to change. But yep, that was Dr. Wilson. Good morning, Dr. Wilson. But yeah, it's very tough. It's very tough. She had me blocked for about 5 years. Who? Oh yeah. She told one thing I like about her, that I like. Listen, one thing that I liked about, she was straight up. She made a whole video saying how she didn't like me, how she was never gonna come over here again because it's almost like they in school over here. You can't cuss, you can't do this. Now let me tell you something. Everybody know we cuss over here. I sling out cuss words. I don't get real deep down, dirty, and nasty. That's not the decorum I have over here. So if you have a problem with it, the best thing for you to do is unsubscribe. But don't be up in the bushes. And then when you go live, you talk shit about me because I would never know. That's a good thing because I truly don't watch it. I didn't even know you still exist. But thank you, Sis Trish, since you felt the need. She's disgusting. You're a good person, so it's wrong. Let her talk stuff about me. She has a problem. She snatches her channel down. I've never spoken a word to her in my history of YouTube. I just noticed I couldn't see her in my chat. Yeah, she's thin skinned, very thin skinned, very thin skinned, and she didn't like me. You don't like the B word? I don't, you know what? I use, if I get nasty, y'all don't see me get a little nasty over here, but that's just not something I like. I don't want people really on my platform tearing each other down, calling each other bees and holes and talking about their kids and different shit like that. Nah, I really don't digest that well. I have had some shit show, but that's not something I do over here. Anybody who's been hanging over here with me for the 5 years I've been here, almost 6, they know I don't get down like that. And one thing I appreciate about them, they really don't come over here with that. They really don't. And that's why I don't have a lot of people, because I don't get down like that. Okay, make sure y'all hit that like button. I got to get out here. I got to get my babies ready to get out of here. And so I appreciate y'all for joining me. I'm going to try to come back Tuesday because I think my daughter will be around to help me with my hubby. And then I'll be able to be freed up to come and do a live. I appreciate you all so much who donated to the channel today. If it was in form of a cash app, a super chat, a cash app, or membership. Sandra, I appreciate you. Lady Tia Design, and thank you for your new membership. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Listen, I don't care if I grow to have 50,000 subscribers. Because of the person I am, I think I would always remain humble and be grateful to you all who share your time with me, because if it wasn't for you, there would be no me. Keep that in mind. When my partner get better, we are going to do the casino members live. I may have to do it before my partner get back, but I appreciate you all. Make sure you touch some grass today and enjoy the weather, and know this is a form of entertainment. You have the choice to like a person or not like a person, to hit on their live or not hit on their live. Always be a free thinker. Be your own self. You don't have to follow the crowd, because now that we're over here and we're not doing the camps and we really don't have to pick sides. Before, when it was fun, you pick a side, you rock with that person. Listen, you don't have to do that anymore. You don't have to do that anymore. So just go ahead and enjoy the entertainment, but don't let nobody cuss you out, call you a bag of bees, and say you ain't shit and get out, and then you guys support them, because what happens is you really kill the vibe. You really kill the B sector. Okay. All right. With that being said, I appreciate y'all. I'll catch y'all on the flip side. Thank you. Hour and 34 minutes. No panel. I thank you all.